Hello, my friend, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Daily. My name is Aaron Machbitz. John Cena has told us that he will ruin wrestling forever. Well, here's a potential storyline that could happen with John Cena and this whole ruin wrestling storyline. Hear me out, and then once you hear me out, let me know if you like it, you don't like it, but here's a potential storyline. So, we have John Cena versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41. Let's say John Cena actually does win that match and wins his 17th world title at WrestleMania 41 and becomes the WWE Undisputed Champion. What if he actually does run through the whole roster? He beats everyone because he has The Rock, he has Travis Scott, and he has a third member or a fourth member of that group, whether it be Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, whatever it is. And so with that whole group, with the corporate Rock and TKO and all of the backing and all of the guys they have, John Cena actually beats every opponent he faces in 2025. He beats CM Punk. He beats Cody Rhodes again. He beats Randy Orton. He beats everyone who challenges him for the title. Absolutely irritating every single fan and wrestler alive, and actually trying to ruin wrestling with The Rock, with the other member, with Travis Scott, just running through the roster in all of 2025. Then we're inching very, very, very closer to his last match ever, and it's the biggest feud he's had of the year so far, whether it be with CM Punk, whether it be with Randy Orton, if he's still a babyface, right? Leading up to his very, very last match, building all of this anticipation where the fans truly believe this is the last match. Yes, someone will finally take this title away from John because there's no way he's going to retire with the WWE Undisputed Championship, the most important championship in professional wrestling. There's no way he's actually going to ruin it and retire with the belt. But in his very last match, John Cena wins. And he actually retires and goes home with the WWE Undisputed Championship. He doesn't technically ruin wrestling, but what do you do now? Fans are confused. There's no WWE Championship. John Cena took it home. He retired with the belt. So then that's in December because his last match will be in December because he's retiring at the end of 2025. Then that leads us right into the Royal Rumble of 2026, which now becomes, the Men's Royal Rumble now becomes for a new WWE Championship because John Cena retired the old one and ruined it. So now they have to start over, start from scratch. And the Royal Rumble becomes this new, becomes the match for the new WWE Undisputed Championship, kind of like when Ric Flair won the title at the Royal Rumble in 1992. Then that person, whoever wins the 2026 Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, whatever the case may be, they are now the new WWE champion. And then right when they win and are being presented the new WWE Championship at the end of the January 2026 Royal Rumble, John Cena comes out. John Cena comes out with his real WWE Undisputed Championship that he hasn't lost, that retired with. And then we build that up, yes, to have one more John Cena match. He doesn't wrestle all the way up until April WrestleMania 42, where the winner of the January 2026 Royal Rumble and John Cena, the real WWE Undisputed Champion who took that belt home when he retired, wrestle at WrestleMania 41 for the actual Undisputed WWE Championship. And that, I think, could be a really, really cool storyline if done well, if The Rock and Travis Scott and the third member are around John Cena and it's done really well and he actually retires with the belt and beats everyone, retires with the belt. Then you lead up to the January 2026 Royal Rumble. That person who wins the Royal Rumble is now the new WWE champion. Then John Cena comes out. You have this huge, massive pop. And then you have this face-off. And then it's like, ooh, all the way to WrestleMania 42 for the new and old and John Cena's actual last match, and that person then is crowned the new WWE champion, and they've actually booted John Cena out of WWE forever. He didn't ruin wrestling, he made it even better. And I think that could be a really, really cool storyline. Let me know what you think. If you hate it, you love it, you think it might be cool, whatever the case may be. Just saw it a little bit about it on Twitter and thought I would discuss it here because, that's what this show is for. And then let's lead up to the current day where we have an absolutely massive contract signing on the March 28th edition of Friday Night Smackdown between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. Any of those guys right there could win that January 2026 Royal Rumble if it's for a WWE Championship, if they actually think about doing the storyline that I just laid out. But now we're thinking about this triple threat, this huge, massive triple threat match for or at WrestleMania 41 between three of the biggest stars and pillars in WWE. Now, nothing's really happened. The contract signing is most likely going to lead to another brawl around the building. Okay, so we're going to see that brawl around the building. Maybe something more vicious, more aggressive is going to happen between the three to start building how intense this feud is. Because Seth Rollins is obsessed with CM Punk. CM Punk is obsessed with main eventing WrestleMania. And Roman Reigns just wants to be back in the top spot, being the top dog. And so he wants to get his championship back, and he sees that this is a way to continue to build back who he was when he was champion for like 25 years. And so the most interesting, again, this is going to keep getting brought up, but the most interesting part of this match is the Paul Heyman favor, because CM Punk keeps dropping these little hints in every promo he has, whether it be in Raw and SmackDown, about what the hint might be and how he's going to interject himself into some sort of main event WWE Championship type picture. Now, if he wins or not, we don't know. But the favor is going to be the most intriguing and telling part of this whole thing. Also about where WWE thinks CM Punk should be, even though he's in one of the biggest matches we've seen in WrestleMania history of Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. But what's going to happen in regards to the, Gunther Jey Uso match? What's going to happen in regards to the John Cena, Cody Rhodes match? Because they're not thinking the favor might interject CM Punk in Jey Uso and Gunther. No one's really talking about that. We're only assuming that if the favor has something to do with the championship, that it'll be about Cody Rhodes and John Cena, which generally I tend to agree with, but you never actually know. And so the contract will be signed to make that match official for WrestleMania 41 on the March 28th edition of Friday Night SmackDown, and we will see something happen. We'll see a little inkling about what the favor might be, some more hints being dropped, and of course, we'll probably most likely see a brawl between three of the best performers on the planet. Again, my pick to win that match is Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins should win that match, but, probably not going to happen. It's probably going to be CM Punk based on the favor, based on what Paul Heyman does, and all those sorts of things. And I think that's all I have for you today. I wanted to express that John Cena potential storyline and talk about the biggest thing happening on Friday Night SmackDown, which is that contract signing. And then you can come here every day to this channel for news, reactions, predictions, all sorts of things here on Pro Wrestling Daily. So leave a comment below. Let me know you were here and watched to the end of the video. And then like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with every single professional wrestling fan on the planet that you know. And I'll see you next time. Lots of love. Cheers.